Oh, forgot the mic now. Forgot the mic. Oops. Very nervous. Hello, g'day, and welcome to Chuck Chase the Facts and Mini Chuck over there. Welcome along. It's good to be back. I did a little stream last night just to test all the equipment, and apparently everything is working well. So only be a short show. I'm actually really nervous. I got a little bit of a shake there. But it's good to be back on YouTube. I'm starting to look into videos to edit and produce, sort of on a semi-regular basis. Currently working on one at the moment about our favourite scammer, Justin Everett. That will be out. I'm hoping to get that out tomorrow, actually, if I can get work on it today. So it appears at the moment that I am quite literally talking to myself. So we'll just hold on for a few minutes and hopefully someone else will join me, because I'm watching it on my monitor over here. Like I say, a bit nervous. Change that. There we go. So, hello to me. Hello, me. Oh, that's probably why. thing on private. Let's refresh that. There we go. A bit of a silly really. Right. So it appears I am an idiot. But that's okay. Coming along. Hello, Paracord. Right. Right, let's try this again. I had it on private for some reason. So let's try this again. So, hello and welcome to Chuck Chase the Facts. I did start this stream 7 minutes 46 seconds ago, but like an idiot, I had it set to private, which was pretty stupid. So, hello everybody, hello and welcome, hello Paracord Princess, howdy my old friend, absolutely, and same back at you. Liz D, hello Liz D, all hail Liz D, all hail Liz D still. I've actually got that somewhere. So I might just try and quickly find that. I can't remember where I put it now. Where did I put that? Oh, here we go.
Liz D. Liz D.
Oh, merciful J, the keeper of on.
I knew I had that somewhere.
Liz D. Liz D.
There we go. That's quite funny. So, hello, Pat. G'day again. I don't remember how to get all this now. So, yes, Para, it's pushing buttons and twisting knobs. It seems to be a bit of a.
Not gonna happen.
Not gonna.
Just thought I'd cue that up. All right. So, yes, hello and welcome. First of all, let's do. There, we do that, and then we do that. Oh, now I've stopped sharing my screen. I am really struggling at this. Add that to the screen. So, first of all, it was farewell to Charlie 2 weeks ago. He, ex-Mrs. Chuck, ex-Mrs. Chuck contacted me about 3 weeks ago and said that he wasn't doing very well, that his movement was bad, his back legs were just not functioning for him. I mean, he was 13 years old. you know, he had a good run. And we spoke for a while about it, and I says you're going to have to get him checked. So she got him checked out, and it was quality of life. And it was the same when Bosley died, our other dog. He was riddled with cancer. He couldn't walk. Thanks, Huck. And and I said to ex-Mrs. Chuck at the time with Bosley that once he can't go to the toilet, then that's it. And apparently the same happened with Charlie. He had an accident, and she took him up to the vets. And as she described it, he passed over the rainbow. So it was a very sad day a couple of weeks ago. But beautiful boy, loyal, loving, and he's with Bosley now. I did ask ex-Mrs. Chuck to send me a picture of his urn, but she hasn't done as yet. So I don't know. I don't know what's happened there. But anyway, let's go through some of the comments. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you can tell. But I'm actually really, really nervous about this. I'm struggling to sort of speak. I've got a little bit of the shakes there. So let's just go through a few people here. So Paracle Princess, hello, my dear friend. Hello, Liz D. Pat Dallinger, Numbskull Husband. Not seen that name before. King Leo, thank you very much for that help that you gave me while I was in America. Hater Huck, Joe Hassan, long time supporter. G'day, Joe. Sass, hello, Sass. G'day, Reaper. Thanks for jumping in. And what did I miss there? PJC, hello, P. So who was the best man before you turned up? Of course, it was me. It's got to be said. Hello, Lisa. Thank you for jumping in. So what do I? It's just a live stream, just to get back into it. As it's cold here, by the way. It's cold. Not as cold as Iowa, but it's cold. It was -4 centigrade. I'm not going to translate anymore. And I've lost that piece of paper that Joe did me with the temperatures on. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so it's time to get back. I want to give a big shout out to Ash. I think he's watching. I can't be 100% sure. But Ash, if you're watching, hello, mate. Everything that came through on the email over the last couple of days has been dealt with. But I'll more than likely talk to you about that later. So what else has been happening? So I've got a job. It's a tough job. It's not quite exactly what I thought when I signed up, but it's good. So I am a supervisor in a supermarket of dry goods, and it's a 5 o'clock start. So getting up is a bit of a strain, and but I do get to finish at 1:30, so that's okay. So that will give me plenty of time to start looking at some videos. What else has been happening? I bought a little car. Got a little car on finance. So that's good. Didn't really want to get it on finance, but of course, all my money's gone. So, but, hey, we won't talk about that. Oh, yes. Usual rule. No politics, no religion, no. Yes, I know you do, Joe. I know you do. It's bloody tough. Never had to start at 5 o'clock in the morning before, even as a cop. So that's got a job, got a car, living in a house. Very nice room, very nice room, very nice house, modern house. Got all the modern bits and bobs. Got my bed. Yeah, so that's that. I have got. I love it when I get an email from YouTube saying, "Oh, you're live." It's like, no shit, Sherlock. What else was I going to mention? I've forgotten. So the memory still hasn't improved. So I made a little video last night about my travels around the USA. So what we'll do is we'll queue that up, because like an idiot, I haven't queued it up. I'm getting really bad at this, eh? Videos. Here it is. So through the media of music. I've got to click some buttons first. So what we'll do is we'll play this video. It only runs for 3 minutes. Sass, I will be very honest. I'm not going to tell you exactly, obviously. I'm over that game. But I am back in New Zealand. G'day, Rob C. Thanks for jumping in. Yes, so I am back in New Zealand. Location will remain a secret for obvious reasons. But here we go. Here is the video of where I travelled on the Greyhound bus when I was in America. Let's make that. How do I make that large screen? Is it that one? Oh, there we go. All right. I hope you enjoy this. So, through the media of music, let me describe my adventure from the west coast of America to the east coast of America. As you all know, it started in San Francisco. I then travelled down to Los Angeles, and it was dark by the time I got there. So all I saw was the lights of Los Angeles. From there, the Greyhound bus travelled onto Flagstaff, onto Holbrook, and eventually arrived in Albuquerque. Whilst I was there, I asked the driver, "Is this the way to Amarillo?" And from Amarillo, I ended up in Oklahoma. It turns out, I was only 24 hours from Tulsa. And from Tulsa, I went to the home of the Simpsons, Springfield. From Springfield, I travelled on to St. Louis. And when I was in St. Louis, I got a bit down, a little bit sad. And of course, I got the and I was from St. Louis. I then travelled to Indianapolis, and from Indianapolis, I then traveled to
Chicago, Chicago.
From Chicago, I then made contact with the Reaper, and the Reaper invited me to his home, and I stayed there for I think it was 3 months, 2 months, 3 months. And at this point, I really want to thank the Reaper for his generosity and his hospitality, and for the fact that he accepted me into his home and allowed me to stay there for a while. Reaper, thank you very, very, very much. It was much appreciated at the time. So from Iowa, I traveled further east. I ended up in Dayton, Pittsburgh, and I found myself on the streets of Philadelphia. And from Philadelphia, further east, of course, I ended up in the Big Apple, the city within the state, better known as
New York, New York.
I was in New York for 4 days, and eventually I thought to myself,
I'm in a New York state of mind.
now, as you know, I was born in Birmingham in England. That makes me an Englishman. So I was.
I'm an Englishman in New York.
And so that's where the journey ends. From New York, I flew to San Francisco, and from San Francisco, I flew to Fiji, and from Fiji, I flew home. And that is the story of my adventure. There we go. So I had a lot of fun putting that together. I always have a lot of fun putting all my videos together. Especially with the sort of the clips and the music that I put in. I really enjoy it. So I hope you enjoyed that. We'll play that again a little bit later for anybody that's going to be a bit late joining. What I do have is, now this is a bit, it's a bit annoying. I took a lot of pictures. I took an awful lot of pictures. A lot on my phone, a lot on my camera. Now the problem, God, I can't believe this has happened. So this morning I got the camera out, got the SD card out, got the laptop out, because the computer I've got hasn't got an SD slot. So I was going to download the SD card onto the laptop, and email them to myself. However, when I grabbed the charger for the laptop, the little bit that goes in has come off, and I've just got the two, obviously the positive and negative, and they won't charge the laptop. So I'm a bit annoyed at myself. I've broken it somehow. But I do have some pictures. Let's do this. So I have got some pictures. Let me just put these up a little bit. So this is the first picture. This is when I left Las Vegas and went into Flagstaff. And Flagstaff is a beautiful place. Very, very, very sort of posh, very upmarket. And when did I go through Flagstaff? I left San Francisco on Christmas Day. So this would have been about the 28th of, no, this was the 27th of December. So coming through Flagstaff. And then Flagstaff. Then I got to Chicago. No, St. Louis. I can't remember where this is. I think this is Indianapolis. I'm not sure. And I think that's Indianapolis. So that's that and that. Then I was in Chicago and I had a great curry, and absolutely one of the best curries. Thank you, WJS. So I had a fantastic curry and the bowl of biryani. Actually took a picture of the meal. So there was some samosas there, some rice, and this was just amazing, absolutely amazing. So that was Chicago. Then the rest of my pictures are hello Jellybean. Then this was coming into. I think that was getting into Philadelphia. I think it was Philadelphia. Then I arrived in New York. First, the Greyhound dropped me off at the Port Authority. So I had a chat with a couple of cops in Port Authority, and actually got a picture up. That was the Port Authority guys. Had a good chat with them because I still had my my West Midlands Police badge with me. Then from there, I eventually got on a New York subway. Oh yeah, that was fun. That was fun. There we go. Picture of the subway. I mean, you've all seen the subway. Most of you have been in New York, but it was really exciting for me. Obviously, as you all know, or hopefully most of you know that getting to New York was always my dream. It was kind of weird the way it turned out, but hey ho. So I was staying at a Airbnb in Queens, and I went for a walk one day, and just as I was about to cross that road, that van pulled around, and I sort of waved and got my badge out really quick, and had a chat with that guy, lovely cop, and I asked about the New York badges, the patches. So he says, "Oh, just jump on the subway, go down about, I think it was 2 or 3 stops to 120th Street, I think it was, and good as gold, they gave me 2 patches." So that was lovely. So I've got one, and I've given one to a very good friend of mine who actually put me up for a couple of weeks when I got back to New Zealand. A chap by the name of Dave Grove. Dave, if you watch him, thank you very much, Dave and Katie and all the kids. Like lots of kids, like 4 kids. So that was interesting. That was an interesting couple of weeks. But hello, guys, if you're watching, thank you. So then I when I was in Queens, I found a bar called Geordie's, and I thought, guy from Newcastle, Geordie. Turns out that he was actually from Ireland, and his name was Geordie. And I was drinking in there, and you can't write this script. I met Geordie, Johnny, Frankie. What was the other guy's name? Johnny and Frankie. And another guy ending in IE. And of course, I'm well, you all know my name, Maddie. So I was with Geordie and Frankie and Johnny, and I was Manny. So that was quite funny. He was a lovely guy. So I took myself off into New York, and I found the Trade Center, or the new Trade Center, and it was a very emotional time while I was there. I did a little post, did a little video. I'll actually play that video. Let me just quickly find that video. Oh, here it is. Hey, Nevaeh. Oh, yeah. Let's click that. And
it to Lower Manhattan to the 90.
So let's just play this.
11 memorial, and I am just so emotional. So many emotions from that day. All right. G'day. So I finally made it to Lower Manhattan to the 9/11 memorial, and I am just so emotional. So many emotions from that day.
So that was really emotional. I did, I won't say I cried a lot, but I was, I just had, it was just on my mind. I was on my standard driving test or standard driving course when it happened, and it happened on the Friday. In fact, we just finished the course, and on the Friday we got back into the office and we would do briefing, etc. And I drove from where the course was. I drove into work and went straight up to the inspector and said, I want to go. I want to volunteer. I want to go and help. And unfortunately, I didn't get the opportunity. But you know, that's fine. But it was really emotional. So there was that. Let's go back to this. So that's the site of one of the towers where they've got the fountain or waterfall fountain, whatever you want to call it. No, waterfall. Very emotional, very emotional. I found Betty's name, Betty Ann Ong, who made the first phone call. So that was pretty cool. So I had a bit of a walk around, found another cup, NYPD counter-terrorism. There are cops all over New York to this day. They are all over New York. There's bollards like this. Roads are closed off. There's barriers. There's those ramps in certain streets. You've got to have access, and the ramp comes up. Security is incredible there. So I went for a good walk, and literally a good walk. I wish I had a pedometer on me. So I got to the Chrysler Building. That is just an amazing building. When you get close up to it, it is amazing. Then, of course, found the Empire State Building. And took another picture of that, just to prove I was there. So another cop car. And then took that shot as well. That's an impressive building. That is a seriously impressive building. Then I got into Times Square. That was pretty cool. I sort of subwayed it as well. I bought a subway pass and subway my way around it. So it was Times Square, got a bit dark, got a bit, oh, another one there. Got a bit dark. Now, interesting thing, when I got off the subway, well, I want to go to Times Square. Yay, I'm here. Because I promised ex-Mrs. Chuck I was going to FaceTime her from Times Square. So just on the other side there, just over here is the subway. So I got off there, got out, and there was police tape everywhere. And there was sirens and fire engines and ambulances and police and police and police. I'm like, what the shit's going on here? So it's unfortunately the pictures of exactly what happened are on the SD card, but it turns out that this one of these advertising boardings, which is on this building over here, that thing caught fire and fell off. And I got to over here and I took some pictures across there, and there was an ambulance there with a trolley and fire, and you could smell the burning. You could really smell it. It was incredible. But yeah, so that kind of ruined my visit to Times Square, but hey ho. Then I got really hungry. So I went to Dallas Barbecue. I shit you not. I've had ribs like all my life, but I shit you not. They were the best ribs ever. Absolutely beautiful. And luckily, being the smart guy I am, knowing how big the American portions were, I only had half a rack of ribs. And again, I shit you not, it was like that. There was like 1,000 ribs on this plate. So that was pretty cool. Really enjoyed that. Then I flew home. So I flew to, like I said, from JFK to San Francisco to Fiji. And I got upgraded in Fiji to business class. When you're in business class, you get champagne. I shit you not, I got champagne on arrival. And then you order your food. This is my seat. Look at the leg room. I'm only 5'8.5", but the leg room was ridiculous. And this is how the meal comes. And you got proper cutlery, proper knives and forks, and all the piss you can drink. So I actually had a glass of wine with my dinner, and that was very nice. A glass of Sauvignon Blanc. So that went well, and that is it. That's the pictures of my journey home. New York was amazing. I could spend so much time there, going and seeing everything properly and experiencing it. I was running out of money at the time, so I couldn't actually go to the 9/11 museum. I just couldn't afford it. So, but that's okay. But yes, so that's pretty much it. That was the journey home. It was good fun. It was good fun. All that traveling, met some wonderful people, met some absolutely beautiful people. Saw a lot of strange characters as well. Trust me, that was strange. But generally, that's it. So that's that. So that's about it. That's kind of my life at the moment. So back in New Zealand, working, got a car, got a place to live. Slowly saving back up. So starting to build that bank account. That's it. That's it. Yes, I did. Thank you for reminding me. In San Francisco, where I was staying for a few days before I caught the Greyhound. And yeah, I went to the bar next door and I met a Moor. I actually met a Moor. What was his name? He had a really strange name, didn't he? Oh, Lord, I can't remember now. God, that was 7 months ago. What was his name? I've got his phone number somewhere. Got his phone number. No, that's the weird thing. That's the weird thing, Paracord. New York people are absolutely 100% amazing. Everyone I met, every cop I met, anybody I saw, they were just so lovely. Absolutely lovely, lovely people in New York. It's the West Coast that's the problem. It's the West Coast, I tell you. But I'm not going to get into that because I got in trouble last time I spoke about that. So I got in trouble, but that's okay. So that's about it, really. Thank you, Spirit. Appreciate that. I bought a pedometer because this job I'm doing, I work in a really, really, really big supermarket. And it's busy. Every day is busy. Every single day is busy. Back and forth. So I bought a pedometer because we're not allowed our phones on us, so can't have it on the phone. And I average on a day, 23,000 steps a day. I'm walking something like 14 kilometers. I'm not going to convert that. You can work that one out yourselves. But yeah, 23,000. One Saturday, a particularly busy Saturday. I think it was the day that we lost Charlie. I did 28,000 steps. I walked 18 kilometers. 18 kilometers. So I have lost a little bit of weight. Little bit, not too much. Yes, I know, Joe, but we're not allowed. We're not allowed to have our phones with us on the shop floor. They've got to stay in the locker. I know a lot of the kids have got these smartwatches, and it obviously still syncs up to the phone. But yeah, 18,000 kilometers. G'day, Sonny. It has been so long. Do I need to reintroduce myself? Not at all. Not at all. Good to see you, Sonny. Good to see you. Thank you for jumping in. It's good to see all these names. Missed all of these names. There's obviously been a few months ago, there's obviously a lot of drama. I've kind of avoided the drama. I got dragged into it, obviously. I had to do a couple of copyright strikes on a certain channel. I can't remember what the name of the channel was now. No, can't even remember. Oh, here's my friend. Hello, sir. Preparing a video, Facts and Frauds, on Justin again. I don't know if you saw the video of him in a shop. I think it was a clothes shop, where he was acting purely as a soft-tard. So not only is he a mortard, he's also a soft-tard. So I'm going to work on that video this afternoon. Like I said, hopefully get that out tomorrow for your entertainment. What else? That's really about all I've got. Has anybody got any questions? If you've got a question, you're more than welcome to ask. Other than that, I think we're all good. It was a good stream. The nerves have disappeared a little bit, thankfully. Let's just check. Oh no, still a bit nervous. Oh, yes, Sean. Oh, yes. Yes, definitely. But yeah, so I've got something to work on. Like I said, I'll be working on that this afternoon because it's too bloody cold to go anywhere. Trust me, it is really cold. Like I said, not as cold as Iowa. Well, that for me was minus 22. Yes, Spirit, go ahead. Weren't you living in Australia before? Yes, I was. I was in Perth in Australia. I was in Perth. But of course, I have a New Zealand passport, so I'm a New Zealand citizen. So it was pretty easy to get back into the country. Well, when I say easy, geez. Luckily, at the time, they had just announced the borders had reopened. And thank you, Joe. Thank you very much. I honestly, I really appreciate you jumping in. It's always good to see you. You've supported me right from the off. Thank you very, very much. Your support has always been appreciated. I love your videos. You're a crazy man. I do not know how Mrs. H puts up with you. I honestly don't. I seriously, kudos to that woman. Really, really, really. When will you smile? That's a good question. That's a very good question. I will one day. I will one day. I will smile properly. Sonny, I lived in New York City in 1994. Let me bring this up. I follow a walking guy. It is. Honestly, it is. It is. New York was. I'm so. Oh, I'm not a spiritual guy at all, but when I got there, I just felt so happy to finally be there. It was just, honestly, it's a beautiful place. Thank you. That's funny. Not. That's funny. Joe, I'll make sure that the video I produce comes out before your bedtime. Okay, it'll be out. I'll try and get it out about 6 o'clock on 6 o'clock in the evening. I don't know what else to say really. Normally I talk for hours and hours and hours, but we're at 50 minutes and I think I'm done. Unless anybody's got any questions, unless anybody wants to actually join. Does anybody want to jump up on the panel? I don't know. I've got a couple of taser videos. Somebody, New Zealand is very strict on immigration. I remember when ex-Mrs. Chuck and I were applying for permanent residency. We had to jump through so many hoops. It was We had to go to London twice, I think it was, to be interviewed. So yeah, it was bloody tough, bloody tough. All right, let me work out how to. Oh my god. I think we do. Don't we do that, and then don't we go over here and do that, and then don't we pin that? I think that's the way to do it. There we go. Jeez. Joe was right. It is a little bit like riding a bike. But there are so many buttons to press and knobs to twist. And here he is. There we go.
Hello.
G'day, my friend. How are you?
doing?
How are your tricks?
Everything's going, well, normal. There's that smile I miss it. Oh my God, them cheeks. They're just some cheeks.
Oh, behave. So how have you been? How's things? How's the cat and the dog?
They're both sleeping. What else they knew?
That makes a change.
Yeah, I know. Ain't that a kick, right?
Yeah.
99 out of 100% of the time, they're bouncing off the bloody walls. They've been silent the past 2 nights. They've been sleeping during the day and all night long.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I remember the bloody cat used to have
his nighttime jump on every bloody person and then something. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And
He's actually calmed down quite a bit.
And do you remember that? Well, let me just move that camera a little bit. Do you remember that night he got up on the shelves with the food and knocked everything off? And
oh my God, that drove me. He still tries to do that, but I made it a lot more difficult for him to turn around and do it. So he avoided it after about 3 times trying. He avoids it now completely. He don't even go near it.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously difficult to get through your door, but I thought we had a burglar.
Yeah, I know.
Everything was crashing.
Yeah, he kept doing it even afterwards, and then he stopped. And just out of the clear blue, I turned around and I set up a little so-called trap. He didn't like it too much.
Oh, I've got to admit though. Actually, I've got to admit 2 things. One, I've completely forgotten the cat's name.
Chance,
of course. But what I do have, one thing I can tell you about Chance is that he loves Criminal Minds.
Oh God, I know. He loves watching that.
And I can prove that.
I know. He still loves watching that. He actually watches that, and he watches rodeo shows. He got into old World War II videos that I was watching at one time.
Oh, yeah.
He sat there and watched it intently. I was like, okay,
Yep.
This is not him. This is not the cat. No. But he did. He sat there and watched it. It was actually pretty interesting sitting there watching him just sit there and follow.
Here we go.
Follow the program all the way down. It was like 10 episodes, and he watched all 10. He just sat right there and watched them all.
Let me just quickly send this picture to myself. I know rule number 1 is never use your phones, but hey ho.
No, you're all right.
Right. I'll send that to myself.
No, I'm not going to turn around and show my ugly face. I don't want to scare you any worse than you already had been.
Did I just see Lawler come into the room?
Yes. Yes, Mr. Lawler has appeared.
Fucking Australians. Oh, hang on. Where's that? Oh God, where's that save to? Oh, here we go. Right, so here's proof that Chance loves Criminal Minds. Look at that.
That's funny. He still does that.
Sitting there.
Yeah.
What? Because I was binging on Criminal Minds while I was there.
Yeah.
And he sat there through an entire episode.
He did the same thing. Well, speaking of which, you mentioned his name, and here he comes. Good Lord. He just woke up and looked over.
Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely cat. Absolutely very, very loving. So, let's talk to the Australian. G'day, mate. How are you? So, there he is. Hello, Chancy. Hello, gents.
I know I'm not holding you right. Give me a break. I'm not working on it here. It's not that easy, you know.
There he is. Hello, Chance. Oh, beautiful cat. Absolutely beautiful cat.
I'm thinking he heard your voice, and that's what woke him up.
Probably. I used to talk to him a lot.
Oh, he's a good conversationalist. I can,
Mm.
he's definitely a good conversationalist.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you off my body. You're getting heavy.
So, have you? How's the truck going? You had been doing much work, or you got a chance to do some work, or what's the story?
As strange as it may seem, they got 87 people out here doing the door dashing now.
Oh,
And now they're turning around and scheduling.
oh wow!
And that's making it worse because the prices are still pretty low. You're not getting much of a job season at this point. They are actually getting very, very less because they got too many people doing it.
Yeah, that's a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean that's more than too many for this area. And they've been, so it's been pretty less and less every time. I mean, I'm not getting much of getting called in for anything currently. When it comes down to it, that's for the junking. That's not really doing too much at all because now there's way too many people doing the junking because of prices. It's getting ridiculous.
Yeah,
It's getting really, really bad.
What's the petrol price over there now?
$4.69.
$4.69. Oh, that's gone down a little bit.
Yeah, it was at $4.96 at one point. It went down, but it hasn't gone down much more than that.
Yeah.
So it's still kind of high.
New Zealand is we're running around about $2.90 a litre. I'm not going to convert that for you guys. You can do your own.
That's about close to the prices here, but not by much.
It's high. It's high.
Yeah.
So it a couple of weeks ago it got to $2.99, and I remember the last time I was here in New Zealand, which was I left in 2011. It was getting close to $2, and we were all up in arms. But now it's at $3 a litre. It's ridiculously expensive.
Oh yeah, they're talking about it going back up again too. By the way.
Well, the annoying thing is, and the seriously annoying thing is that it's actually 4.78 Lawler to be precise. The price of oil per barrel has dropped, but unfortunately, that is not being passed on to the consumer.
No, that's true. It ain't.
So I'm not quite sure what's going on there. I did hear a news article about American prices that they are dropping it because America is sort of starting to get very worried about a recession.
Yeah, we're on the verge. They're saying that we're literally like right on a razor's edge.
There was talk of a recession here, but the Reserve Bank increased the base rate by I think it was 0.25.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of how things. It's kind of slowing slowing the spending down, I think it is. And so we've kind of avoided a recession. What's this here? It's dropped to 394. Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys remember me telling you the story that when I was in on the West Coast, it was just on $5 a gallon. But then as I got further inland, which I found really, really strange, it was down at $3. And then as I went further east, it started going up again. And I always wondered about that. I think I've mentioned this to you, is that the fact that you've got to transport petrol inland means higher transport costs. However, it was actually cheaper inland. Excuse me.
Because of most of the areas inland from Texas all the way up, to the Canadian border, technically, that's all gas lines and oil lines. So all of that is right in that vicinity. So the majority of it, plus you also have the Midwest, which was doing eco-based fuels. So between the two of them, traveling it from central outwards is going to cost, but right there in that area, it was already right there. So it's a lot cheaper because of the price of transportation was not there. It's not a heavy amount.
Texas has a lot of refineries at the Port of Houston. It's always cheaper. Oh, okay. Yep. All right. That makes sense.
Yep.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. That's the way it's set up. It's kind of weird, but.
What's this? Still means fuel both sides of the ditch cost over 10. Oh, you've actually done some work, have you? You lazy bastard. So there you go. So we're paying nearly $10 a gallon. Which is crazy price. So I bought this. Little. It's a little Honda. It's a tiny little thing. Have I got a picture? Have I got a picture of my car? I think I have.
How much you back? Lazy bones. I get it for 2 seconds and you steal my chair.
Oh, is he still doing that?
Oh God, he still does it all the time. He's a goob. He hasn't changed much on that, believe me. Takes over my chair, tries to take over the couch from Aaron, but that ain't working out too well. No. She got to the point where he would turn around and try to take over the couch. She'd sit on him.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh no, she ain't hurting him. It was just funny the way she does it. She just sits on his butt. He's laying across the middle of the couch. She turns around and lays on across his butt. He gets mad about it, and she just shows teeth, and that was it. He gets the idea to move over. You got more than enough room. You're small.
Here we go. Found my car. So I bought this tiny little thing. It's called a Honda Jazz. It's a 1.3 liter engine. So it's very economical, very, very, very small.
Not bad little cars. Yeah, they're not bad little cars. They're really good on the gas mileage too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But when I bought it from the dealership, obviously, it's got minimal fueling. So I took it to the petrol station, or servo, as we like to call them, and I filled it up, and it cost me $84.
Ouch! Wow.
$84 to fill that tiny fucking little car.
Oh my God!
I know. Now,
wow.
I don't know if you all remember that I used to have the Commodore and a Barina in Australia. It's like the Commodore was a 3.8 V6.
Yeah.
And to fill that tank, in Australia, it would cost me $60. Fucking, I mean, come
Lord,
on.
it's a lot of money.
It
Jesus.
is an awful lot of money. So who have we got here? We've got Kebler. Hello, Kebler. I think I've said a little. Tom Castro. Dami Castro. Boo. How are you, my friend? And the Huck's here. Hello, Huck. Sort of kind of been watching a few of your videos. I'm just work keeps me so busy. Excuse me. Yeah. But yeah, my little, but having said that, when I filled it, the needle went right up, and I finally had to put a little bit more in because it got down to half after about 6 weeks.
That ain't bad.
It's just purely economic, and I live about, bloody hell, I probably live about 2 kilometers from work, so less than a mile, or probably just over a mile.
Just a little bit, a mile and a quarter.
Yeah, mile and a quarter.
Yeah.
So, but I always wanted to walk to work, but with the temperatures as they are at the moment at 5 o'clock in the morning, yesterday was, like I said, -4. So Celsius, obviously.
Well, I know. That's why I'm still laughing, is because -4. You should be used to that right here.
Mate, it was like, what did I work it out to? Minus 22 or something in Celsius?
-26 was the lowest.
26. That was it.
Yeah. -26 we got hit with. I remember that one because even the house couldn't stay warm with both heaters going at the same time.
So yeah, but
well, let's
Well,
rephrase that. Two heaters, and two heated blankets, and two
Yep.
quilts.
Yep.
Basically, it was like, what the hell?
it was pretty freaking cold.
Yep.
But like I said, so I sort of wake up at 4 o'clock and get myself together and leave at 4:30. I got to work and have coffee at work. But walking that at -4, like
No,
not going to happen.
no.
I've lost it. Where's it gone? Where's it gone?
Not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen. No, not gonna happen.
Not going to happen.
Not gonna happen.
So, but yeah, it's a great little car. Like I said, it warms up really, really quickly, and it's just great.
Sweet.
Especially, I sort of live about, probably live about a kilometer from the nearest supermarket. And when I didn't have a car, going shopping was a nightmare because I sort of got to go there and carry everything back.
Ugh.
Yeah, exactly. It was a pain in the back.
A pain in the neck.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What's this? 147 to fill my Navara. Oh, wow. How much is petrol over there, Greg? Just out of interest. I know you're in New South Wales. My condolences, but when I left Perth. Oh, that was right. When I left Perth, it went up to $1.99 a litre. And that was high because I remember when I first moved to Perth, it was only $1.24.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. It started going up as when you left.
It crept up.
Yeah.
But it did drop back down again. Apparently, it did drop back to about $1.60. So that was okay. Oh, it's $2.
$2 a gallon. $2 a liter. Shit.
Jesus Christ.
That's some price.
Greg, I'll send you a link. God, you wouldn't believe this. in fact, you can't believe it. So I now live in New Zealand, and all the adverts on the TV are about moving to WA. The WA government is actively seeking people to move to WA. It's very, very funny. I find it very, very funny. Did you ever contact our favorite Dummy Devon Warriors? I reached out. I reached out several times. Sent him multiple texts and tried to call. He refused everything, of course. But while I was in New York, I sent him a message saying, "Hey, Devon, I'm in New York. Boxing match. Come on, boy." Nothing. Nada.
You figured that would happen anyways.
I was even prepared to rent a car and drive up to Poughkeepsie. And I told him this, but no. So I was in New York for I think it was 4 days, and I says, "Look, I'm here for a while. I got time to spare." No.
Yeah, he's been living out of his car, and Mama kicked his butt out. He's still having a hissy fit about it, from what I heard.
Yep, I saw that. Who in God's name wants to move to WA? Everybody, Greg. Everybody. WA is beautiful. Come on. Come on. I got to wind him up because this is from New South Wales. So. I'm a WA boy. All right, so this is going well. So did you see my video about my travels across the country?
I didn't catch. I only caught some of them. Oddly enough.
I'm glad you said that because we'll play it again.
There you go.
As soon as I find it.
Are you talking about the one with the music that yes, I did see. Yes, I did see that one. But go ahead and show me again.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't see it. Did you?
I missed some of it.
You missed some of it. That's what I was looking for.
I can safely say I did miss some of it.
So through the media of music, hang on a second. Let me describe. Why does he jump straight in me? All right. It gives me time to better my nose. You're Queensland. What are you doing in New South Wales? And you fucking loony. Well, you're just an Eastern States person. That's all I'm going to say. Just a dirty, dirty Eastern States person. That's all I'm going to say. Dirty. All right.
Hey, Greg, join the club.
Oh, yeah, because you're from Eastern States.
Yep.
Oh, totally forgot you're from bloody Boston, aren't you? Oh my God.
Yeah.
You can't get much more Eastern States than that.
Cheers, Greg. Cheers.
Not happy about that one. Right. I'm going to go to the little boy's room. So we'll play this video. It's only 3 minutes. I'll be right back.
Go for it.
So through the media of music, let me describe my adventure from the west coast of America to the east coast of America. As you all know, it started in San Francisco. I then traveled down to Los Angeles, and it was dark by the time I got there. So all I saw was the lights of Los Angeles. From there, the Greyhound bus traveled onto Flagstaff, onto Holbrook, and eventually arrived in Albuquerque. Whilst I was there, I asked the driver, "Is this the way to Amarillo?" And from Amarillo, I ended up in
Oklahoma.
It turns out
Oh, I was only 24 hours from Tulsa.
and from Tulsa, I went to the home of the Simpsons, Springfield. From Springfield, I travelled on to St. Louis. And when I was in St. Louis, I got a bit down, a little bit sad. And of course, I got the. And I was. From St. Louis, I then travelled to Indianapolis. And from Indianapolis, I then travelled to
Chicago, Chicago.
From Chicago, I then made contact with the Reaper, and the Reaper invited me to his home, and I stayed there for I think it was 3 months, 2 months, 3 months. And at this point, I really want to thank the Reaper for his generosity and his hospitality, and for the fact that he accepted me into his home and allowed me to stay there for a while. Reaper, thank you very, very, very much. It was much appreciated at the time. So from Iowa, I traveled further east. I ended up in Dayton, Pittsburgh, and I found myself on
The streets of Philadelphia.
And from Philadelphia, further east, of course, I ended up in the Big Apple, the city within the state, better known as
New York, New York.
I was in New York for 4 days. And eventually I thought to myself,
I'm in a New York state of mind.
now, as you know, I was born in Birmingham in England. That makes me an Englishman. So I was.
I'm an Englishman in New York.
And so that's where the journey ends. From New York, I flew to San Francisco. And from San Francisco, I flew to Fiji. And from Fiji, I flew home. And that is the story of my adventure. There you go.
I miss seeing that hat.
It made it all the way around the world.
Oh my God.
From Australia to San Francisco, halfway across the world to Iowa.
Absolutely freaking gorgeous. I'm telling
And
you.
now it's back with me here in New Zealand. Hello, Stuck in the Matrix. Hello, Nigel. Hello, good day, and welcome. Thank you very much for joining me. Much appreciated. Oh,
I'm telling you.
I thought I'd just throw that on just for shits and giggles.
I think it looks funny. You got to give it a credit. Come on, it's been a while since it's been seen, so that's actually really cool.
It's, like I said, it's made its way all around the world. Oh,
Absolutely.
I looked at my I looked at the timeline on my Google Maps, and it literally goes Australia, America, New Zealand. So I've literally been all around the world.
Oh, you've seen 2 time zones in 2 days at different times.
Oh,
Pretty cool.
Oh man, I've seen.
You were able to you were able to matrix around different time zones and different days. Wow,
Mhm.
dude,
Yep.
man.
Yep.
Start calling you the Matrix.
No, I am just. I might change my name by default to Keanu.
There you go.
That's all I'm going to say about that.
Well, we can either call you that, or we could call you, we can call you the Doc.
Ooh,
You know,
I like that.
I
I like that.
that'll work.
What else?
Just don't call me Marty.
That's funny.
Got you to smile though. That's what I like.
That's funny. That's funny.
Got to see that smile though. That's what I like.
I smile occasionally. I haven't got really much to smile about at the moment, but
You're alive and kicking. You know.
I am indeed.
You know.
Oh, how's your mum? How's your mum getting on with? They finished the renos?
Nope, they still haven't finished the renovations. They're still, they keep turning around and saying they're going to get it done, but they keep screwing up because they ain't ordering the stuff on time. And when you're gonna renovate 153 apartments, 4 different buildings technically, it's just, it just ain't working. So it's taking them forever to get it done.
Are you serious? Do you really want to call for my panel? Is that what you want to do? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good friend of mine who kept in touch with me all the way through America and even when I arrived back here in New Zealand, a very, very good friend of mine. Unfortunately, he's Canadian. Let's not hold that against him. But please welcome to the panel, Stuck in the Matrix. Hello.
There he is.
God, he's a good-looking rooster, eh? Look at him. Look at him. Look at those.
Hey, can you hear me?
Oh,
There
can
you are.
How are you?
You pressed the right button. Yes, very well. Very,
How
very.
are you, old fart?
Oh, I've got a thing for you. Calling me that.
Oh.
You can. No. You can have this.
You can hear me okay, Chuck?
Yes, I can hear you fine. Yes.
Okay, yeah, 'cause I'm in the car right now. I'm heading back home. How are you? I haven't seen or heard from your silly butt for quite a while. Where are you?
I'm in New Zealand.
What's that?
I'm in New Zealand.
Oh, you're back home. Okay, excellent.
Yep. So,
Nice. Yeah.
So you calling me an old fart? You can have this.
Cause the pot can't call the kettle black.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
All right.
That's fair.
Yeah, you can have
Yeah. So I got a new job, eh?
Oh, excellent. I was just about to ask.
Yeah. So it's back in my surveying field again.
Okay.
And I'm being paid very, very handsomely for this job, eh?
Nice. Of course, A.
Yeah, hey, yeah, okay, make fun of me. I don't care. No, and we're in a process. We're having a fight with our landlady over some issues. She basically left our dogs outside for 3 hours this past week, unsupervised.
Right.
Yeah, and our door wide open when we weren't home. Things like that. So we are in the process of trying to move and get the hell out of there. So long story short, life is good, but it's a little stressful on the home front, but that's it.
All right.
That's what I've been up to.
You're still happy though, and you're still alive and kicking, and unfortunately breathing.
Well, you know what? I ran into before I got this job, I was running and mentally I almost hit a road. I almost hit the end, eh? And then somehow, just by sheer luck, I got this job, and I've been happy, extremely happy, and comfortable and content, and the whole 9 yards. It's just now, okay, I have to figure out the living arrangements, which is a lot easier because I have the job. It makes me, I have that behind me.
Yes. I know exactly what you're saying.
I mean, if it was a different scenario where I was working before as a bus driver, working only part-time, that becomes a lot more stressful because how do you pay the rent then, in a new place? So.
No, I hear you. I totally hear you.
I mean, it's just, And I worry about other people out there, especially with this whole world economic situation and everything else, that people just, if you need help, don't be afraid to ask. And that's exactly what I did. My new boss, who is one of the most awesomest guys I've ever seen in a long time, is I sat down with him this week and I said, boss, well, not his name, but anyway, I need help. Here's the situation and I need help. And he's doing everything he can to try and get us moved.
Oh,
He's going to help us. He's working on it.
that makes such a difference when you've got management like that will
Right.
support
But,
you and
well,
you know.
not just management, but if you have somebody, if you're running into a problem and struggling, like a few months ago, I was reached that mental block. I reached out to my brother and we just talked, right?
Yeah.
Because I needed to. If anything you need from anybody, it could be a friend, a family, a coworker, boss, management, whatever. If you think that they can help you out, even just to listen to you rant and rave for a half an hour, do it. If they're willing to do so, ask for it. Don't be afraid to ask.
No, absolutely.
And that's the one thing I've learned over the last few months.
I've been through some stuff that nobody knows about me, but yes, I was in a similar position quite a few years ago.
Yeah.
And you just need to reach out. Don't. It's very sad that, especially with men, particularly with men. I mean, it happens to women, of course, but men just think, I'll be right. I'll be right. I'll be okay. I'll work through it. But it's not always the case.
That's right. And you know what? We want to provide for our families and whoever's underneath us. And we have a sense of shame if we can't.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. That's absolutely true. But as a man, you need to sometimes just suck it up and just say, shit, I'm fucked here. Where do I go? Who do I talk to?
Right. And there's nothing wrong with it. And that's one of the hardest lessons. Dude, I'm the same age as you. We're the same age. You know that. We never think of reaching out and asking for help. We try to solve these things on our own terms. And, even at our age, it takes us this old to learn that sometimes we still have to do that. Just suck it up.
Yep.
So just anybody out there. Oh, if you can hear that, hold on a minute. That's my GPS. I apologize. Yeah.
That's all right.
You still there? Yeah.
Yep. Still got you.
No, that was I'm heading, like I said, I'm in the car. I have my GPS running. So yeah, we are doing better, just living arrangements. But again, I hope people just go out there and ask for help if they need it.
Please do. And I think I've got the. I'm just going to try and put something up on the screen here.
Yeah, I'm going to be hard to see it because I'm kind of driving and stuff too, but yeah.
It's not necessary for you. But
oh, fine.
Oh, shut up.
That's Jenny. She's panting like a dog. Barter. So you got back to New Zealand okay with no issues?
Yeah, no, everything was fine. That's what I'm saying.
You have to also, dude, you have to email me your new phone number, eh?
Yeah, but I haven't got international. So if you want to contact me, it's best through email and things like that.
Okay. All right, no, that's fine. I will do that. It's just like, okay, this asshole's ignoring me now.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It wasn't an accident.
Uh-huh. Okay. All right, I believe you. I believe you.
You know,
Yeah. Yeah. So all good. Yeah, no, it's fine. I had a feeling that you were trying to get settled back in on New Zealand, and then with my stuff going on, I've been busy. You know, I mean, this job has been keeping me kind of preoccupied almost 5 to 6 days a week, anyway. You know?
Good.
So
Good.
you know what? It is good. I mean, let's just say, I don't know if this makes any sense, but like when I got the job offer come in, my starting wage is $32 an hour.
Wow.
Starting wage
Wow.
with benefits. Yeah, with benefits, bonuses as well if performance is good, obviously, and yeah.
All right.
So yeah.
We have another guest that wants to jump up.
Oh,
on
we
the panel.
do. Who's coming on? Who's coming on?
Oh well, I'm gonna big this person up. She's one of the most wonderful. No, I can't big her up at all. How can I big her up? Oh, there's no bigging up. Let's all say hello to Huck.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, Chucky.
Hello, Hucky. How you doing?
How are you, Chucky?
I'm very, very, very well. I'm very happy to be back here on.
You know I couldn't let this go by without coming up and saying hi to you, Chucky.
I had a sneaky suspicion in the bottom of the pit of my stomach that you would not let this go.
Oh no, I was out to dinner, but we brushed back so I could come and say hi to Chucky.
Chucky.
How have you been, darling?
Wonderful. Just got back from Florida.
Yes, I saw some of your adventures. Karen's here. Hello, Karen. Hello, Karen. Oh.
Yeah, you didn't miss out, Chucky. If you'd have been down there, you'd have been sweating your nuts off.
No, I wouldn't. No,
It's
I
hot.
wouldn't.
It's
No,
hot.
I wouldn't. I'd have
Yes.
been loving it.
No, see, I love it too, Chucky, but after a couple of weeks, you're like, get the fuck out of here with this shit.
No.
Today in Minnesota is just gorgeous right now.
Chuck, I gotta go. I'm gonna focus on my driving now. It's getting a little crazy here in Canada with the idiot drivers. So,
Isn't that right?
yeah, it's getting a little bit nuts in this area. So,
That's crazy.
I gotta let you go.
All right,
I'll contact you. I'll send you an email.
All right.
Anyway.
No problem.
Alrighty.
I'll get in touch. I promise.
All
Nice to
right.
meet you, Stuck.
All right.
Yeah,
Take
we'll
care,
talk
eh?
to you. Thanks,
Take
guys.
care, eh?
Okay.
See ya.
Ciao.
So you loving it over there now, Chucky? You doing good?
He's not getting it. He wasn't getting it. All right, eh? All right, eh?
You doing good over there? You liking it?
I'm doing
What?
very well. I'm doing very well. Thank you very much. Yes, so I'm a supervisor in a supermarket.
Really?
Yeah, got a little team under me, and
Oh,
I share the responsibilities with. So I work Tuesday to Saturday. The other supervisor works Sunday to Thursday. So we kind of share responsibility Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then I have the reins on Friday, Saturday. Of course, the busiest days of the week in the supermarket, of course. But no, it's good fun. It's a little bit hard work than I thought, because it's a lot of it is stacking shelves and replenishing and just keeping on top of stuff.
right. You want to hear something crazy?
Oh, of course I do.
You and B1 are doing the exact same job now. No bullshit.
B1, you've just reminded me. B1, I don't know if he's watching. I don't know if you're watching. I hope
Might
you
be
are.
working, getting ready for work.
Okay. But B1, if you are watching, or if you do watch it from playback, the intro that you sent me has vanished, completely vanished off my system. It's just gone. I
Just
can't
tell
even,
him it was Chrome. You'll understand.
I can't even find the email. I can't find it on the drive. It's just gone, completely and utterly gone. And he did an upgraded version as well. So Binary, if you do watch this on playback, please, please, please send me that intro.
Well, I'll tell I can let him know for you.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll text him right now.
I searched for like half an hour on my system. I went on my drive, my OneDrive, my D drive. I went on everything, and it's just vanished. And I remember watching it. Spirit will tell you, we watched it together because he sent it through back in January. And
Didn't we save it on my drive?
Oh,
Didn't we save it on my system here?
I let him know. I texted him.
I could take a look and find out.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, because I just, that's why I was very, 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 very sad. Well, not sad, but I was a bit disappointed when I had to play this. I mean, that's the old intro. And that intro, by the way, is courtesy of my very, very, very good friend, Virgo Triad.
Oh, really?
But yeah, she knocked that up for me.
Pretty cool.
But Binary did
Oh, facts or frauds is correct. It is 988 now.
Okay.
But you had the correct phone number. I have it up on my community tab as well. Yesterday was the anniversary of my dad's suicide.
Oh,
I'm not bummed about it.
no.
32 years. I mean, come on.
Still sad.
Well, yeah, but
There we
I'm
go.
excited for you. I can't believe that you're doing so good. So proud.
Thank you. No, I'm very happy. I showed a picture earlier of a little car I bought. I don't know if you saw that. But I bought
Yeah,
it.
how the hell is it $84, buddy? I mean, you're up there in Cadillac status now.
Oh.
Stop, get gas, you want to cry.
Yeah. I sort of put it in, and I was holding the nozzle. It was like,
Is it gonna stop?
and the dollars were just going like that, and I went,
Yeah.
"Fuck, come on!"
Yeah,
Yeah,
in Florida it was like
16.
$3.89. In Illinois, it jumps up to $4.89. Fucking ridiculous.
It's a lot of money. It's a
Yeah,
lot.
to drive 1,800 miles, it just, you go on shit. I wonder how many times I'm gonna have to stop and do this little song and dance. It's make you want to cry. But it was fun.
You want to take a look?
Well, it was fun until, I don't know if you heard about the robbery.
No.
Yeah, a couple of fellas thought, it was a good opportunity to beat me up and steal my engagement ring. Yeah, it was fun. Good times.
When did this happen?
In Florida.
Oh,
Took the cut that goes between the mini mall and the neighborhood that I live in. Two little fellas.
man, I'm so
Gotta
sorry.
go. Rings reported stolen, so when they fucking go to hawk it down there in Florida, I hope they went and traded it for some bad drugs. That's what I hope happened to the sons of bitches. But if they try to sell it or hawk it, they'll be arrested quickly.
Oh,
Felony charges.
God, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it is what it is, Joe.
All right. So look, it's like I said, I've been trying to watch videos. I've been trying to watch everybody's videos, but work just has me so crazy.
Work's more important, Joe. Is it
uh,
not?
It's what? Sorry.
Work's more important, is it not?
Oh, it is, but I try and keep up with what's going on in the world and you guys and Spirit and everybody else. But it's just it's awkward. I get home at 1:30, and I really, 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 really try and avoid having a nap because if you have a nap, you're gone.
Because you're old fucker. Just say it. I needed that.
Second person. Second person. Come on. Fucking second person today. Tell me I'm an old fucker.
Well, Jackie, we're old, okay? I've accepted this. That's the way it is. Have you seen some people that look that are younger than us? I mean, just go take a peek at them, and when you look at them, you'll go, "Well, fuck, I am doing out fucking standing for my age." I feel really good about myself right now. If you're feeling down on yourself, just go take a look at Cyrax. I mean, you're gonna feel like you are Brad fucking Pitt 5 minutes after looking at this fella. I mean, no offense, Cyrax. Well, offense. It's just genetics, but still, it's not nice to say about him, but hey, it is what it is. So, Chucky, you just pull up a picture of Cyrax and you're going to feel like king shit. That's what I use him now. Have you seen the man?
No. I
Shut up. No way. You know, really?
No.
Oh, my. You better look him up and you're going to understand completely. I'm being nice, Paracord. I don't troll Cyrax. I feel bad for this kid, so I leave him alone. It's kind of mean. So you're in New Zealand, aren't you?
I am in New Zealand, yes. I'm not going to disclose where exactly I am, but I am in New Zealand.
Oh, you know what? You can go to the UK.
I could have gone back to the UK, yes.
No, I mean, you can go there now. Like, you could travel there.
Oh,
If
yeah.
you wanted to, right? So when I come to the UK, you can come over to the UK and say hi, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's not a problem.
You better. Don't make me come to the Kiwi Lounge, okay? Not that I wouldn't mind, but they're kind of strict, buddy. They'll have me at customs. What are you laughing at?
Just
It's true.
Just don't carry any of any stuff.
I don't have no stuff. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about, mister.
You know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't.
I mean, stuff.
I don't know what you're talking about. You know I'm not bullshitting, right? Right, Chucky?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No stuff.
No stuff. It's a vape, just like yours.
What's in the other hand, though?
A cigarette.
Oh, bless.
Oh, didn't you miss me, Chucky? Are you squishing my head? Are you squishing my head? Is that what you're doing? Who knows that reference? Come on, man. Don't leave me hanging. Somebody's got to know. Kids know. Squishing my head.
All right.
Would you like
So
a gummy?
there's a full list of all the countries. Oh, I missed Canada. Fuck.
Is that a country?
I think
Legit
so.
question.
I think so. I'm not sure.
Have you been to Ireland, Chucky?
I spoke to someone. I told someone this story the other day. So I obviously used to live in West Midlands in Birmingham. It's a centre of England, basically the centre of England. I lived there before ex-Mrs. Chuck and I emigrated in 2006. So I was 36. I never went to Ireland.
What? Are you crazy? I want to go.
I also never went to Scotland.
Are you crazy?
It's like
They're like right there.
it's a 4-hour drive. Well,
4-hour drive. I just drove 1,800 miles.
I know.
4 hours is nothing.
I know. It's nothing. But I've never been to Scotland and I've never been to Ireland.
Well, you just wait for me to get over to the UK and we'll go.
Well, we can catch it with my my daughter and my son, and we can all have a party.
It'll be a party, Chucky. I think we're onto something here. Now it's just a matter of me getting all the way the fuck over there. How long a flight was it? Was it bad?
What, from New York to New Zealand?
Yeah. Did you go
It
straight
actually-
to New Zealand? Or did you
It
stop?
actually, no, it actually wasn't that bad. 27, 28 hours, I think.
What?
Yeah,
Did you just say 28 hours?
yeah. That was quick.
You nuts.
That was
What?
quick. That
How
was
was that
fun.
quick? They said it's a 10-hour flight to the UK from New York.
Yeah. But don't forget, I went from New York to San Francisco to Fiji, Fiji to New Zealand. That's a 27-hour flight.
Why the hell did you go back the other direction? Where's the UK on the opposite side? Is that why you go from New York to straight to the UK to London?
Yeah, New York to London's
10 hours,
Yeah.
they said.
10 hours. Yeah, that's a piece of piss.
Holy moly. So you had to switch planes and all those places? Holy shit, Chuck. Yeah, I'm never going there. That's a lot.
What you've got to remember is for the adventure, when I left Perth, it took me 68 hours to get to San Francisco.
What?
Because I went from Perth to Kuala Lumpur. I had a 24-hour layover in Kuala Lumpur.
Oof.
Kuala Lumpur to Qatar, and then Qatar over to San Francisco.
No, thank you.
And it took me, 68 hours, I think it was.
No.
Oh, yeah.
What do you do on the plane when it's like in the air for over 8 freaking hours?
So from Qatar to San Francisco was 16 hours.
Is it like a regular seat too? Like does a recliner nothing? Come on, man. Because the ones that recline and shit, they're like 10 G's, aren't they?
Oh, yeah, easy.
Yeah, fuck that.
I don't know if you saw, I've got some pictures.
That's
So
insanity.
when I flew from, where did I put those pictures?
68 hours. Insanity.
So when I flew from Fiji back to New Zealand, I got upgraded to business class.
Ooh,
Oh yeah, and
that's an upgrade, folks.
look,
Ooh, hey, you even got a glass.
champagne.
Yeah, and it's not in a solo cup.
No, and that's the leg room.
Ooh.
I mean, I'm only 5'8.5", but that chair just reclined straight out, and there was no problems. And this was dinner.
Look at
Oh,
that.
breakfast. That was breakfast. But look, proper cutlery.
I've never, well, I gotta say, I've never seen this on an airplane served to myself.
No. Napkins, salt and pepper, butter, jam, fruit. I don't eat fruit, so that just went to waste. But all that just vanished.
And how long was that flight?
That was only 6 hours.
Still 6 hours, and you got all that.
I got all that. Oh,
Look, and get some Pringles, man.
and all the piss, all the wine, all the beer you can. Where have you all gone? There you are. Everything you can drink. So
Oh, that
I had
would be bad for me.
I had Sauvignon Blanc with my breakfast.
Me and Chucky be Holdie's be waiting for us, and the plane landed. All right, you two, come with us. They see
Yeah.
Baxter France said you flew in the cargo section. Is that true?
And So the plane that I flew from Fiji to New Zealand had 8 seats. There was no one sitting next to me, which wasn't a problem because they were like 5 miles away anyway. But there was a couple and 4 kids in business class. Like, how much did they pay for that?
For 4 kids.
4 kids.
Well, if a first class ticket's about the 10 G's, business class had to have been
Oh, it would have been
at
about
least
3
a
or
quarter
4.
of it, at least,
Yeah.
or a third of it.
Yeah, about 3 or 4. But I paid 600. I think it was 600 to a grade.
Great.
Ah,
The
But-
flight to like the UK is like 1,600. That's just regular seat.
Yeah.
It's insane.
So the flight from New York back to New Zealand was God, how much did I pay?
A lot.
Oh no, it wasn't that much. It was
Okay.
900 US, I think.
That ain't bad. How
Yeah.
did you, in order to come over here, did you have to go to the U.S. Embassy
No.
and have some, like they say over here, like if I wanted to go to the UK, I have to go to the U.S. Embassy here and have some kind of meeting or some shit, interview or something. But then it says that if an American doesn't need a visa to visit the UK.
No.
They can come
no,
for 6
no.
months. So does that mean I can just go online and buy a ticket to the UK and go? I don't have to.
Absolutely.
I just need my passport, right?
Absolutely.
Oh,
They scrap the visa thing. Oh, jeez. Probably about 20 years ago, maybe. Yeah, because I remember my my brother was a roadie, and
sorry. I have
Calm
2
your
Frenchies
farm.
now.
calm your farm.
I got another Frenchie. This is
Yes, I think
hell
I-
on earth.
yes, I did see a post about that, but no,
Yeah, I was trying to look into it. One said, yeah, you have to get a visa and you have to go to the American Embassy and have this meeting. And then I look it up through like a travel agency and it says no, that Americans don't need a visa. You just need your passport. You buy your ticket and you go. If you get yanked by old customs and they ask you some questions, but
yeah, they'll say, you know, how long are you staying? Can you support yourself? Blah blah blah.
Right.
and all that. But
now, do they do that to everybody or they just pick people?
no, they'll probably just pick people.
I mean, I'm going to get picked. The statute freak gets picked
Of course
Here.
you are.
every time.
Of course
So
If I was a customs officer, I would pick you.
shut up, Tucky. What is that supposed to mean?
Okay.
I get picked
Yeah,
every time.
Miss, come over here. Right, stand there. Right.
I get searched every effing time from TSA. Every time. Right. Never once have I not gone through there without getting the old, okay, step in this machine and then, ma'am, step to the side. Yeah. I've got all the silver out. I've got my necklaces out. And it's clearly that's where it's coming from. But no.
Let me just get the swab and just check your luggage.
Right. I'm waiting for it to go, Nino, then I'm right for it. I know what I'm talking about, don't I, Chuck?
But you know you'll never run that
Swab
far.
your luggage. Have you been to a music festival or anything? No. Oh, we can't find it here. Take off your shoes. Let's check your shoes next. There's an extra bar in this suitcase. You're gonna come in this room.
And next, ma'am, can you just bend over?
Right. Come back here. We got this room. Oh, you swallowed it and you still want to be a Henry holdout? You're going to sit on this fabulous clear toilet and we're going to wait for you to poop out these packages. And then this asshole that drew the short stick is going to have to clean off your packages.
The apprentice.
People just
the
take
new
the
guy.
crap.
It's always the new guy. Right. Okay,
Am I wrong, Chuck?
Newbie, get in there and sort that out.
He's sitting there in that booth just waiting with his rubber gloves. Like, this is my life. I've got to now clean the turds off of these packages.
They never mentioned this in the interview.
You're right. Nobody said anything about this. This
Nobody
is
said
great.
anything about this.
Oh, we're terrible.
I think I chose the wrong career.
But that's what's gonna happen to me. They're like, this bitch, she's tested negative, but I'm telling you, I can feel it.
It's there.
She's got
Find
some.
it.
It's in the prison wallet. Check that wallet.
There was a great video, or not a video, a documentary of airport security, and an African woman had a wig on, and she had pellets stuck in her hair because they couldn't find it. She tested and they searched absolutely everything. And then eventually one of the customs officers went,
What is that?
is that a wig? And they found all the pellets in a wig.
All taped like the underside of it. I mean, they've got some crafty ways that they're doing it. They're using liquid now. They just got in trouble down at the U.S.-Mexico border. And I'm sorry, but half the fault lies with the kid, and half the fault did lie with the Border Patrol in this case, because the kid obviously had 2 bottles of liquid, and that's clearly, it's the drugs.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, as a border agent, I probably would have said, okay, it's not, take a sip of it then if it's not. Okay, you might get away with that one time. I don't think you need to take it any further, but they didn't. They kept telling him, take another sip, take another sip. And the kid's 16 years old, and this is the first time he was ever doing this for the cartel, right? Like this kid, 16 years old, have much of a choice. So the kid did. He took, I think it was like 3 pulls off this bottle. And then they get him over and they're taking him down to question him when he's like, oof, I don't feel very good. And now he's dead because you told him to keep taking sips, keep taking sips.
Oh.
1 sip, he would have been okay. But they said, oh, no, it's not. Okay, take another sip then. And they were laughing about it. It was 2 officers.
Oh, okay. I've just researched Cyrax.
Now you know what I mean?
That's the guy I had to copyright.
See, now you know. Then you know who it is.
He played 2 of my videos. Oh my!
Do you not feel like a rock star after looking at him?
And how old is he?
I have no idea. But that's what happens when your mom and your grandpa have children, I guess. Don't do it. It's terrible.
Stop interbreeding people.
But don't you feel like a fucking rock star when you look at him? You're like, ah, man, my life is great.
Leave your cousin alone. Seriously.
But your daddy is your uncle cousin. I'm terrible. Sorry.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's the guy I had to copyright strike because he played 2 of my videos.
I gotta send you these magnets there, buddy.
Oh my god. Magnets! I love magnets.
When I was in the box truck, I still have those.
Let me just make sure everything's clear. So
I'm gonna wait for you. I'm just gonna bring them with me. What it costs us to ship to like the UK to Canada? It's outrageous. I sent 3 of those little dolls, right? Didn't even weigh maybe 5 ounces. $62 to ship those up to Canada. $62 fucking dollars to Canada. I was like, what? I mean, you just robbed me without a gun, lady. That's what just happened right now. But what are you going to do? You know, I got to get it up there. So I'll just put this shit in my suitcase and fly it on over.
Karen says, are you happy in New Zealand? Do you want to go back to Australia? Can you go back to Australia? Oh, yes, I can go back to Australia.
Everything in Australia wants to kill you.
We've had this conversation.
It's true.
Calm down.
Especially the drop bears.
Just calm down.
Take it easy.
So long as you're careful, nothing will kill you. Okay?
Oh, yeah? Is there huntsman spiders in New Zealand?
Well, you've seen the pictures of the huntsman that used to come and visit me.
Yeah, but that's Australia. Do they have them in New Zealand?
No. The worst
okay. I'll go to New Zealand.
the worst we've got here is the whitetail.
What the hell is that?
Well, it's like a redback, but
Oh, I know what that is.
it's a 1.0 version.
It's a
It'll make
big spider.
It'll make you sick. It will. There's no two ways about it. If you get bitten by a whitetail, it will put you in hospital.
What are the odds that you'll get bit by one? I don't like you thinking about this. I'm scared.
They're quite high. They're quite high.
Oh, so it happens often.
Oh yeah.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. Come on, man.
The whitetails, they're like the redbacks. They like to sort of hide in crevices and hide in your shoes, and so you always have to just check your shoes out. Just
Yeah, but if you stand at like a fancy joint, then you probably ain't none of them sons of bitches, right?
Oh no.
Okay, so just go somewhere fancy.
They're sort of a domestic spider.
No, thank you.
They like hide under the corner of the tables and things like that.
Like underneath the toilet seat, bite your booty.
Oh, yep.
You know.
Yep, that's happened. That has happened.
You just say it so nonchalant, like, yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Stuff happens. Yeah. You know, you could move, you know. Well, you can.
Yeah, maybe I should move to England where there's absolutely nothing.
That's right.
There's nothing.
That's why I'm going to go visit there. Because there ain't no huntsman. There ain't no big-ass fucking kangaroo on steroids wants to whoop my ass. I mean, not everything in the UK wants to eat you besides the people.
Just the government.
Right. So
Just
it's a safe
the
bet. Safe
Just
bet, Chuck.
Just the government wants to eat you and kill you.
Well, I like the odds in the UK way better. I'm going to stick to the UK.
Yeah, whitetails are. It'll put you in hospital. It'll make you
Yeah, thank you. No,
make you pretty sick.
Chucky,
Unless, of course, you've got
this
some.
has happened often, okay, to me.
Oh yeah.
Spiders. They've hospitalized me about 70 times. I have a bad history, okay? It's guaranteed. I'm not coming there.
Probably
No.
never go to Australia then.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. It's off the list. They can get fucked. It's just not going to happen. One less I got to see.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a one-trick pony, Chuck. I'm going to go to the UK. I'm going to cut my booty right back here to the US. No further. That's where it's going to end. That is my leaving the United States. There, it's done. It's over with.
Oh my God! I've just realised there's 83 people watching me.
There he is. I can't see it.
Oh my God! Hello, 83 people. My record is 36, I think. Oh my God! Hello,
Chucky is
hello,
killing it.
everybody.
You
Oh
too.
my
Got
God!
85 on my side.
Yeah, it's just gone up to 85. 85, 83, 85, 83. Hello, everybody. Absolutely, seriously, hello. If you're there, just drop a comment.
Right? Hit the like button for frick's sakes. Woo! Got 16
Wow,
likes now.
I've never had that many people.
Go, Chucky.
Whoop whoop. Seriously, I've just noticed that. Oh my God! Hello. Oh, 75 now. 77. Hi. Hello, everybody. Hi. My name's Chuck. Hi.
I'm glad I'm not cammed up.
Wow. Oh, I know why I've got 75 people. It's because you're fucking here.
No, it ain't got shit to do with me.
It's you and bloody Spirit.
Yep, it's spirit.
It's Spirit. Spirit's full. Yeah. I'm gonna blame Spirit.
Everybody
Oh.
missing Chucky.
Oh
See?
my God, that was incredible. I didn't even notice that. Wow.
What's your sweatshirt say?
Oh.
I thought it said Cyrex. I know, I'm an asshole. You missed me.
I bought this on a whim. I got to JFK, and I thought, oh, it was, oh God, it was $40 odd dollars. I thought, I've got to have it. I've got to have it. Like it's a hoodie and it's got a little pocket here. And I thought, I've got to have it. I've got it home, and all it's done is just produce fluff. There is fluff everywhere on this whole damn thing. There is fluff everywhere, and it's. I washed it with my uniform. I washed it with my uniform one day. I put my uniform on a Tuesday, and it just had grey spots all over my black uniform.
You gotta dry it a couple times. Get the lint collector. I'll take care of that. I only bought a couple things like on a whim. I got one's a French Bulldog sticker for Olivia that says "Me and my dog talk shit about you," and it's a French Bulldog. And then you're gonna love the other thing that I got on a whim because I absolutely love it. And I'm gonna tell you right now, it's the best $10 I've spent in a very long time. In 1 second, I'm getting it. But it's awesome as hell. I know you'll appreciate it. Are you ready?
All right.
There
Just
you go, Chucky.
quick. What you got?
Are you ready?
Oh. Seriously? Is that for you or the dog?
Me.
I'm a bit-
It's for me. She doesn't like it.
No shit. I'd never guessed that. I'd never guessed that.
There's the other one.
What's this? It's a shame you had no opportunity for that celebrity boxman. Look, I called, I text Devon, I called him. I said,
The boxing match.
I'm in New York. Let's go. I'll rent a car and I'll drive it to Poughkeepsie and let's do it. No, nothing. Nothing.
Yeah, but I think that pig is supposed to be for dogs, but
Yeah.
these dogs incinerate anything that gets in front of them. So no, it's mine. I want to keep it. So
That was interesting.
no, that's not true, King Leo.
That's interesting. We went from 84 people right back to 16. That's
Are you moonlighting in another area we don't know about, Chucky?
that was seriously interesting.
I watched something happen the other day on a panel, right? It was, granted, it was the middle of the night, really, really late. And a group, and I mean a group of people came in demanding that the host of said panel come with them. Almost like a YouTube kidnapping was taking place. And I'm up on the same said panel going, what the fuck is going on? I've never seen that happen before. And it wasn't just a couple people, it was a bunch of them.
I had it once. I had it once when I was live, and at the time, our Texas and I were great friends, and he finished his stream and said, "Go over to Chuck," and that's when I got up to 34 or 36. I think it was 36. I went, wow, holy shit, I've got 36 people watching this. And they all said, oh, we've been sent here from our Texas. I was like, that's amazing.
Channel raid or whatever.
But that, what do they call it? They call it a something bomb. The channel. Channel bomb. And I went, whoa. But that was crazy. That went up. That definitely, you saw it. That definitely went up to 80 odd.
Yeah.
Wow. and it's now down to 10. So it's a bit sad. But hey, well, all those 80 people, hi. It's only
Make a
me.
private chat.
It's only Chuck. It's only Chuck. Oh, okay. Oh, well, tell me who. Oh, okay. Interesting. But there you go. Right, that's it. I think that's it. We've done 2 hours. I was only going to go for an hour. But yeah, sorry.
Yeah, that never happens.
Yeah, I know.
So what, are you
Best-
going to run away and hide, or are you going to come over and hang out with me?
Oh, I could probably manage that. I've got one errand to run. I need to get some dinner for tonight and tomorrow. But yeah, okay, we can do that.
I'll be around. Come over and
Okay.
say hi, Chucky.
All right, I promise.
See you later,
very
buddy.
much. Thank you for your support.
You're welcome. Anytime.
I know we sort of blah blah blah.
Oh,
but
that's before. This is now.
Yeah. thank
Right?
you. And same as Spirit. Spirit's here as well.
Yes.
Thank you. You saw in that video that what you did for me was amazing, and I thank you. And I'm sorry I went a little bit sort of crazy,
We'll
but
talk about it we'll talk about it after. We'll talk after.
bleh.
I'll see you
All
around
right.
my place later, Chucky.
Okay.
See you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so everyone, I can move the camera a little bit now. There we go. Oh, there's been Chuck. Oi, shut up. So, it's so demanding, absolutely so demanding. Because he went business class, he thinks he's got star status. All right.
Well, he was doing that anyways, even before.
Well, I mean, I showed you the pictures of him on the plane. Oh, lost him. But yeah, he thinks he's a fucking rock star, that little prick. Oh no, I didn't show you the pictures of. Shit.
There's always another time.
All right, but yeah. So, guys, everyone, thank you very much for joining me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking around. I think I'm kind of back. I've got the time to make videos. Definitely working on a new video later this afternoon, because it's only afternoon here in New Zealand. It's 2:14, just for your reference. Everyone, thank you. Spirit, thank you for jumping in. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Thank you, Paracord. Thank you, Jellybean. Rule number 1, Spirit.
It has not bothered the whole time until just now, which is weird. Oddly enough, that's the first time it's done it the whole time for 2 hours. It's been quiet. I could not believe it. That even threw me off. I had to look over real quick, like, what the hell was that?
Rule number 1.
I just put it over here too. That's the messed up part about it. I know. I'm saying the same thing. Like, oh my god, it had to do that right now, both times. Oh my god.
Oh, chicken.
2 hours on this stream with you, and this thing it wasn't even in this room, and it didn't squawk once until just now as you're leaving. It turns around and does it.
Rule number fucking 1. Well, I don't know
Oh
what
my
vape.
god, this voice.
I've lost my vape. Oh, it's in my pocket. So thank you to Spirit, thank you to Hook, thank you to Jellybean, thank you, awesome. thank you to Texas, thank you to Pat, thank you to Paracord, thank you to King Leo. Thank you again. You know exactly what for. Karen H. Mwah. Thank you very much. PJC Nevaeh. Who else was here? Oh shit, there was everybody. Thank Rob C, Sash, Jamie. There was Lisa, there was Nigel, there was Greg, but he didn't bother showing his ass. Thank you.
Want to see his ass?
Everyone, seriously, thank you. Thank you so much. I was so nervous going into this. I really, really was nervous. But look at that. Steady as a rock. The problem is I shoot with this hand. All right. On that note, I will leave you in peace. Everyone, please take care. Thank you for jumping in. Appreciate it. Take care.
Later.